can't hear.
You hear no name calling on that, right?
No, it's not.
Just relax. She's talking something else. Just relax.
Oh.
Good morning and welcome to Felony First Appearance Hearings. I am Judge Wendy Glazer. I will be presiding today. The video for first appearance hearings has been played to all defendants. I need everyone to please stand up, raise your right hand, and be sworn in by our clerk. We also need an interpreter. I don't think I see one.
All rise and raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm the testimony about to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say I do.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Please be seated. Thank you. I don't see an interpreter. We'll have a seat, everybody. If there's anyone here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room. Let's get started. Can the attorneys announce, please state? Who's here for the state? Mr. Alvin, Ms. Sturgis is here. Hello. I'm surprised you came back after Friday. I heard it was rather lengthy.
Forgot to talk about that, but thank you for having me again. Jennifer Sturgis on behalf of the state attorney's office for the in-state calendar and the regular morning calendar. I don't know if this row is.
Who's here for the PD? Ms. Corey, I promoted you. I did, but I don't see that TGK one to promote.
Okay.
And where's Mr. Rubin? I heard he was here. He wrote in and he left. Or if he's here, he has to raise his hand and I can promote him.
And the court interpreter has been present, Your Honor.
Hi, how are you? Raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
I do. Maria Moedano, the certified court interpreter.
Thank you. Okay, let me promote Mr. Rubin. All right. Also, if there's anybody here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Si hay alguien presente en Zoom para alguno de los casos, por favor ponga el nombre del acusado en el chat de la sesión. Bienvenidos a la sesión de audiencia de fianzas. Preside la sesión la jueza Mindy Glazer.
Okay, Mr. Rubin, you want to announce the judicials?
Good morning, Judge. Reed Rubin, State Attorney's Office, Legal Unit.
Good morning. Ms. Corey, you there? I can't hear you, Ms. Corey. Where's TGK Corrections? What's going on? I can't hear Ms. Corey. All right, now I can hear you in a second. It's not letting me, you're on as a panelist for TGK bond hearings. I don't know why it's not working.
Judge, can you hear me now?
I do, thank you.
Perfect. Rebecca Corey, Assistant Public Defender. Good morning. Judge, can you make me a co-host, please?
Yes, will do. All right, we're gonna get started with the out-of-state warrants. The first one, assuming I didn't mess them up in the order, is to Quentin Hodo. New case no locals. Okay.
Good morning. Stand here.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. You were arrested on a warrant from the state of Georgia. The warrant was issued on April 22nd of 2025, and the charge says armed robbery, count 1, armed robbery, count 2, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. There is no bond on this arrest warrant, and I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. A waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. Georgia would have up to 30 days to come and pick you up. And if they don't get you within 30 days, you get released. We try and get you out of here quicker within 15 days. The other choice is to contest extradition, which means you want to fight the warrant. You'll be here at least 90 days so that the state can obtain a governor's warrant to try and send you to Georgia. So what do you want to do? You want to waive and get out quicker? Sir, you want to waive extradition so that way you can go back to Georgia? I know you're going to cruise and you live there.
You said what?
You want to waive extradition, agree to be sent back to Georgia, go to Georgia that way? Or you want to waive or fight the warrant?
I want to wait.
Waive or wait?
I said I want to wait.
What do you want to wait? To
You
fight
want to
the
agree to be
warrant?
transported?
Yeah.
He wants to agree to be transported.
Oh,
Judge.
okay, thank you, sir. I'm sorry if I misunderstood. It's a waiver, no bond. Reset date will be June 25th to see if he gets picked up by then. Please make sure you sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to go to Georgia, okay? It's no bond, reset 625. Have a good day. Next, we have David Hinson. New case, no local. Oh, thank you.
Mr. Henson's present. Coming over.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
You were arrested on a warrant from the state of Texas, and it's for parole violation. The warrant was issued June 5th of 2025. There is no bond on the warrant, and I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. Waiver's the quickest way out of this jail. Texas has up to 30 days to come and pick you up. And if they don't pick you up by then, you get released, or you can contest extradition and fight the warrant. And then you would be in our jail at least 90 days so that the state can obtain a governor's warrant to send you there. Although I think you have a pre-signed waiver anyway. What do you want to do? Waive extradition, agree to go to Texas, or fight the warrant?
Waiver.
Smart choice. Smart choice, sir. Waiver, no bond. Reset date is, what did I say, June 25th to make sure he gets picked up. Yeah, you got that pre-signed waiver anyway. You get out quicker when you waive. Have a nice day. So don't forget to sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. Next we have is Rinby Thomas. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. You were arrested on a warrant from the state of Louisiana. The warrant was issued June 12th of 2017, and the charge is failure to appear for a petty jury trial. So there is no bond on the warrant. I know it's an old warrant, but you still have to deal with it. you're gonna have to, and I know you went on a cruise, you live in Georgia, but you're gonna have to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. Waiver's the quickest way out of this jail. Waiver of extradition means Louisiana would have up to 30 days to come here and pick you up. If they get you within 30 days, you get released. You'll have to go there on your own to deal with the warrant because it stays open if you get released. The other choice is to contest extradition, which means you want to fight the arrest warrant. You're not fighting the charges. It's just a piece of paper that says you're wanted in Louisiana. A lawyer would be appointed for you if you cannot afford one, and your lawyer can challenge the legal sufficiency of a governor's warrant, but you'll be in our jail at least 90 days. So what do you want to do? You want to waive and get out quicker or contest extradition?
I want to waive and get out quicker.
Smart choice, sir. Waiver, no bond. Reset date is June 25th to see if he gets picked up. Let me just caution you, sir. They have a full 30 days to get you. We set it in 15 days. Sometimes Louisiana needs a little more time than the 15, but it will be less than 30. Remember, after 30 days, if they don't get you, I'll release you, okay?
Okay.
And also, please sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to go to Louisiana, have them pick you up, okay?
Okay.
Have a nice day. No bond, you said 625. Now we have Mercedes Valdez. Local set. Hello, Ms. Valdez. Good morning.
Good morning, Honor.
Your locals are set today, so why is she here? So today's Tuesday. Let's set a Thursday and see if he goes to court today or tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? What's her locals? A misdemeanor battery?
Yes.
Corrections, is she going to go to court today?
Yeah, she was supposed to go to court today, Judge Delancey. For felony.
Oh, it's a felony. Oh, maybe she'll appear on Zoom. Let me reset it, June 12th to see what happens. In case you don't go today, you'll go tomorrow. Okay? Next is Armando Mendez.
Yes,
Mr. Mendez, Metro West 1. Do you speak English, sir?
yes, I do.
Thank you. Oh, he wasn't here yesterday. It's a new case. Sir, you were arrested on a warrant. It is from Wisconsin. Waupaca, Wisconsin. And the warrant is for failure to appear in court for maintaining a drug place, possession with intent to deliver cocaine and THC, and drug possession of drug paraphernalia, and chronic neglect of a child. So, Mr. Mendez, he's at Metro West 1 video. There is no bond on this warrant, and I need you to tell me if we want to waive extradition or contest extradition. A waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. Do you have any locals? Oh, so the waiver of extradition means Wisconsin has up to 30 days to pick you up, and if they don't get you within 30 days, you get released. The other choice you have is to contest extradition, which means you want to fight the warrant. You're not fighting the charges, just a piece of paper that says you're wanted in Wisconsin. And then a lawyer can challenge the legal sufficiency of that warrant. And but you'll be here 90 days if you want to contest extradition. So what do you want to do? Waive or contest?
I want to waive it.
Smart choice. You get out of here quicker. Okay. Waiver, no bond. Is everything okay with this case? Okay. Waiver, no bond. The reset date will be June 25th to see if he gets picked up by then. Please make sure you sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to be transported to Wisconsin. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Richard Watson, he's at Metro West 2. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So he has locals. What's it in? All right, it's an extension. Man, they want the 30th day due to manpower. Where's this from? Oh, it's Louisiana. They don't pick you up within 30 days, you get released. So the 30th day is June 30. When is the 30th day? Oh, they need a 10-day extension. Excuse me. They need a 10-day extension due to manpower. They were going to pick you up by the 17th. They need 10 days until the 27th. So I'm going to set it the 30th. If you're still here on the 30th, they would technically have a few more days, but you may get released that day. I don't know. Depends on what they say. They'll probably get you, though, by the 27th if they ask for it. Yeah, they're going to get you by this charge. They're going to come and get you. So, so I'm granting the extension, and the reset date will be June 30th. Make sure he's picked up. All right. Have a nice day, sir. Sorry about the delay. Jean Green is next. That's a quash. Oliver Alexander, Where's he at? Pre-trial on Zoom. Good morning, sir. So Mr. Alexandre has locals pending. The next case is July 15th. I'm going to reset this case July 16th to see if you've closed out your Miami case, sir. All right, you understand? Reset 7/16. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Hastaya Hill. Mr. Hill here. Pre-trial on Zoom. Hi, Mr. Hill. You have locals pending. The next court date is August 13th. Reset August 14th. We'll see you then. And then we have Freeman named Weeks. Mr. Weeks is on pre-trial on Zoom. Hi, Mr. Weeks. How are you today, sir? So your locals are closed. That's great news. You're ready for pickup by New York. We're going to reset your case in 15 days. That's June 25th to see if you get picked up. Hopefully they pick you up. All right? Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Thank you, Mr. Rubin. Have a nice
Thank you,
day.
Judge. Have a great day. Bye.
Now the in-state calendar. Here's one case. I know Judge Jean reached out to me. She closed it Friday, and I don't know if he made the calendar. His name had been Jacob something. I forget. But let me text her the name of it. She was supposed to walk down and the bailiff was supposed to come down and tell me what case it was. Give me a second to ask her what the name of the case is. We're going to start the in-state calendar, in-state warrants, excuse me. What was the name of it? Corrections never said it. Miss Cora, there's a case before Judge Jean that closed, I think she told me over the weekend. So on Friday, she closed something that should have been here yesterday and it wasn't. Anyway, or closed Thursday, so we got to deal with that.
If you can give me a name or jail number, we can ask for the jail card, Judge.
It's an in-state case. Well, let's see. I don't know. Hopefully she'll get back to me because I think she forgot the name too. First one is India Ward. Miss Ward is a bond out, right? Then we have Stange.
Present.
Hi, Miss. Is it Stange? Good morning, ma'am. You have an arrest warrant in Broward County. It was issued May 28th of 2025 for violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there is no bond and you're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up. The case is reset here June 25th to make sure you get transported. In Broward usually comes once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. Have a good day. Next is Idania Oniva.
Miss Oniva is present. She was here on calendar on the 27th. And it's waiting for pickup. This is her 14th day.
Did I set a bond on it or no?
No, I had reached out to Sarasota. I have never heard back from them. I reached out a few times. They have not been so helpful on other requests also. So at this point, she has no bond and she is waiting for Sarasota to pick her up.
Corrections, when were they notified to pick her up?
I'm sorry, I was sent out on 6/9/12 to Sarasota.
Excuse me?
6/9/12.
I didn't.
Yesterday, you mean 2025?
That was the first time they were notified? She's been here since May 20, was it May 27th, ready to go? Or Miss, what date? Miss Corey, what's the first date she came in?
She came here on the 27th, Judge.
And why is it they waited more than a week to notify Sarasota? Is she not important enough to be notify them? Is that what it is? Or somebody there dropped the ball and just doesn't care that somebody's sitting in jail 10 days unnecessarily? I'm going to set a bond. Ma'am, you have money to post the bond?
Maybe, not exactly sure.
All right.
Judge.
All right. What are there, 3 counts?
Yes.
Good. I'll set a bond, $1,000 each count. And the reset date, I'll give him another 15 days. That's it. If they don't pick her up by then, I'll release her. If she doesn't have money for a bond, hopefully they'll come and get you.
Your Honor, how many counts do you have?
I don't know. That's why I asked Ms. Corey. Is it 3?
1 count forged driver's license or ID card, 1 count possession ID of another person without consent, and 1 count of uttering a false bank bill note.
3 counts, $1,000 each count. The reset date will be, what's the date in June? June 24th. Actually, yeah, June 24th is fine. And Ms. Corey, please put in the order. She was here on the 27th and they failed to notify them to pick her up and whatever. I'm saying that bond.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Dimitri Spencer. He's at Crete Metro West 3 on Zoom. Hi, Mr. Spencer.
Hi, good morning.
Ms. Corey, make sure you have her correct address, please. And if there's
I'm checking now. Yes.
Okay. Check for apartment number. Mr. Spencer, you have an arrest warrant. It's from Broward County. It was issued December 19th of 2024. It says Capias Municipal Ordinance Capias, no lodging on city-owned property. Your total bond is $150. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So if you can post a $150 bond, you can get out of jail. If you do not have money for a bond, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward to pick you up. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. And the reset date here is June 24th to make sure you are transported.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, Your Honor, do you have 2 Broward counties for him, each one?
Oh, wait, you got another one too. Thank you. Another case as well. Trespass on private property. The warrants from Broward issued May 22nd. That's also a $150 bond. So the total bond for both cases is $300. Public defender's office is appointed for you, and the reset date is June 24th. Have a good day, sir. Next,
The 24th or the 25th, Your Honor? 25.
what are they? It's the 24th, isn't it? No? No, sorry, June 25th, excuse me. June 25th for both. You have a question, sir?
Yeah, you said they're going to pick me up on the 25th. I didn't know.
No. If you don't post the bond, they have up to 15 days to pick you up. So it's reset here the 25th to make sure you're transported. Broward usually comes once a week. You'd probably go sometime this week if you don't have money for a bond.
Okay, I didn't know it was two trespass warnings. I knew about one.
Yeah, you got the trespass after warning, and the other one was, one second. The other one was lodging on city-owned property. So they don't want you lodging on their city-owned property. So good luck to you, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Next we have is Samuel Malaf. Mr. Malaf here. Your phone.
Spanish, please.
That's the way. Good morning, sir. You were arrested on a warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued May 15th of 2025.
Buenos días, señor. Lo han arrestado por una
Oh,
orden
Judge,
de
this is
busca y
Mr.
captura
Alvarez.
que le tenía puesto Broward del 15 de mayo del 2025.
One moment, wrong person.
Well, he can come and
Mr. Miles is in JMH, Your Honor.
he's so JMH. What do you want me to do?
Un momento, señor, que llamaron a la persona equivocada.
Judge, we can waive his presence if you want.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, reset date will be June 25th. It's no bond. Okay, this is Gabriel Alvarez Jimenez. He needs the interpreter.
Okay, Gabriel Álvarez. ¿Es usted, señor?
Yes. Sir, good morning. You have
Dario Alvarez. Okay, yes, see.
You have an arrest warrant from Santa Rosa County, Florida. The warrant was issued December 4th of 2024.
Buenos días, señor. Está arrestado por una orden de arresto, de busca y captura que le puso en Santa Rosa, Florida, el 4 de diciembre del 2024.
The charge is for failure to appear in court for no valid commercial driver's license.
Y la orden de arresto se la puso un tribunal cuando usted no compareció por las acusaciones de no tener licencia de manejar válida comercial.
So I'm appointing the public defender's office for you.
Le estoy nombrando el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
Unfortunately, there is no bond on the warrant. You're going to have to wait up to 15 days for Santa Rosa County to come pick you up.
Desafortunadamente no hay fianza para poderle conceder fianza. Va a tener usted que esperar hasta 15 días para que el condado de Santa Rosa lo mande a recoger.
Anyway, I'm resetting your case for June 25th to make sure you are transported to Santa Rosa County. Have a good day, sir.
Yo estoy poniendo audiencia aquí para el 25 de junio para asegurarnos que el condado de Santa Rosa lo recogió, ¿ok? Tenga buen día, señor.
Next, we have Ladarius Taylor.
Is it a bond out corrections?
Yes.
Bond out. Next.
Your Honor,
Yes.
yes, is it okay if we could do Mr. James Frankie? I got a call saying that he needed to be on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yes, he was an add-on.
Frankie James, good morning, sir. You have a warrant from Martin County. The warrant was issued January 17th of 2025 for failure to appear in court for change of plea on a burglary and grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there is no bond and you will have to wait up to 15 days for Martin County to pick you up. The reset date here. Wait, he's in court?
Yeah, I'm right here.
No. Corrections. He's rushing because he has to go to court. Is he ready to go to Martin County?
He posted a bond on the misdemeanor.
Okay, fine. Anyway, the reset date's June 25th to make sure you were transported. Have a good day.
Your Honor, you gave them 15 days already.
Yeah, but if you had, when did you post your bond?
I've been posted it when you I just came in front of you the other day.
I don't remember. Corrections. When did he post his bond?
It was posted on June 8th.
So you posted your bond June 8th. Today is June 10th. So Martin County has 15 days to pick you up because you just posted the bond. It starts from when you post the bond.
Okay.
So I'll set it June 25th. You'll be picked up by then. Please notify Martin County. Have a nice day.
Corrections, is he done with F-25-11609?
You bonded out, they said.
I bonded out on both cases.
Okay.
Thank you. Ladarius Taylor, is he there? Or is that...
I can leave.
You can leave. Thanks. Take care.
No.
Is it bond out? Thank you. Correction. The name of the person who closed out his case is Joel Rivero. Jail numbers 2501 or 36511.
Okay, someone is bringing the jail card. I don't have the jail card as of yet, Your Honor.
Judge, you said Joel Rivero?
Yeah, Miss Corey, Joel, Joel Rivero.
He was already on calendar, Judge.
Pardon me?
He was already on calendar?
Yesterday?
He's been on calendar. Let me search the date.
He just closed out his felony, I think Thursday.
He already posted his bond previously.
Just want to make sure there's no issues. Oh, he's getting picked up, hopefully today or tomorrow. They don't have the jail card, so they don't know. So he's okay? You want me to set him tomorrow just to make sure, or no? I don't want to do anything. I don't want to interrupt him if he's getting picked up today or
He was
tomorrow.
on calendar on the 6th.
Oh, okay, fine. Then he was here. Nope, no worries. That's all good. Thank you. Okay, next regular calendar. We have a case at a turn. Isnaya Pinot, page 4. Is it a private attorney?
Yes.
Mr. Williams, okay.
Number 11.
Can not, Naya? Female. Who's this case?
Good morning, Your Honor. Charlie Williams on the behalf.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Miss. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It actually should be, I think, on a pregnant victim as well. Your attorney is here. Good morning. Mr. Williams, can you introduce yourself to your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. Charlie Williams on behalf of Resentencing. Penut.
All right. Do you have anything you want to argue?
Yes, Your Honor. I think the bond has already been set at $5,000. We're asking for a lower monetary amount, Your Honor. This is a scheduled self-surrender. Her sister and her significant other are on Zoom, Your Honor. She doesn't have the financial means to post bond, Your Honor. I believe she's going to be relying on outside help. She does have significant ties to this community.
Does the sister want to be heard? She has to raise her hand on Zoom regarding the stay away order. Does the sister want to stay away?
This is a family. This is not the victim, Your Honor.
Oh,
This
okay.
is her other sister, right?
Oh, okay. There's one. All right. First. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she doesn't live with the victim, Madeline Reynoso?
No, Your Honor. In regard to the victim, Your Honor, I do want to say that the victim did want to come forward to redact her statements to the detectives. I don't know if she's done that yet or not.
You have to do that with the state. If you want to prosecute, you got to tell the state. All right. Anyways, ma'am, I'm entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Madeline Reynoso. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. All right. You said, what do you want, a lower bond? How's 2,500? Okay.
That works good for us, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am. You have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you. Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond?
$2,500. And I'll make a finding of probable cause. All right, next we have a victim. Somebody's in court. Page 11 for Javon Stubbs. Ma'am, are you here for him? Who are you? The victim or? Okay, just the sister. You can come up if you want. You don't have to.
Is he here in court? Is Javon Stubbs here?
Here, Your Honor, we have to pass him.
Okay.
Do you have any more out of turns?
Yes, yours. If there's any lawyers here, please type the defendant's name in the chat room. There's a few bondsmen here on a case. You want to make sure you mark them out for them. The bondsman, no, raise your hand when I'm on your case so I know you're here. Page 7, Joshua or Josue Maldonado Nieves. Corrections, these are your out of turns. Please bring somebody in, anybody you got. I'm about to go take a break and go outside and do my 11 push-ups I gotta do while I'm waiting. I bet I'll do my 11 push-ups quicker than I bring them in.
If you want to start with the regular calendar, we can start with the regular calendar.
Thank you. Okay, page 1. We have Carol Casimir. Oh, I get a sign in order from Miss Corey. You walked out again.
Your Honor, she's going to be recessed. She went to JMH.
All right, let me review for probable cause.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One thing about curly hair is a lot of people like this hair. Are we doing the ones I will turn on this paper or is it whoever y'all have in there, she doing?
I told her to start with the regular calendar because
I'm reviewing for probable cause, okay? So there's probable cause. Actually, I think it's just 2 counts. She bit the same officer and spat on him, I think. Oh, it's different, whatever. I'll just make a preliminary finding of probable cause, reset it for the afternoon. You two take care. Deputy. All right, now we have Giselle Cifuentes Hernandez. Is she there? Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied. Please. Ma'am, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure or conveyance. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Madam Interpreter, she needs a Spanish interpreter.
Oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry. Señorita, la han arrestado por allanamiento en una estructura desocupada o vehículo. Le estoy nombrando al abogado de oficio que la va a representar.
It's like just a burglary, Judge, with no prejudice.
Right, there's no prejudice. Probable cause for burglary to an unoccupied structure or conveyance.
I would ask for pretrial services.
Sin prejuicio.
Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from the McDonald's restaurant at 599 Northwest 62nd Street in Miami, Florida.
Ok, señorita, le va a tener una orden de alejamiento del McDonald's localizado en el 599 Northwest de la 62 calle. La acusación es allanamiento de una estructura desocupada sin prejuicio.
You're not allowed to go to that store business and you must stay away from there.
No puede ir usted a ese negocio, no puede regresar ahí, debe mantenerse alejada de él.
All right, free trial. What?
All right, my dear. Yeah.
Okay. Free trial alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day.
Le voy a dar los servicios de liberación sin costo alguno. Como alternativa, tiene fianza de $2,500. Tenga buen día.
Next, we have Shannon Gallant. I quickly skip for free trial when I get one. Just that one. Did I do pre-trial from work? Just one. This is the one for pre-trial. I don't know what the other one is. Next, Shannon Gallant. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for the charge. TAP, good. TAP alternate bond, $2,500. Ma'am, you have to come to court for your arraignment. What's it? July 10th? The arraignment is July 10th. I think that's a Thursday, right? Or Friday, I don't know. July 10th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 2-4, Judge Lopez. It's a Thursday. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Judge, I think it's Gonzalez Marquez.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting the wrong paper. Yeah, they put the wrong.
It's just the next one on the calendar.
I don't have papers for her. Thank you.
Do you
Miss
have a courtroom number for Judge Gonzalez Marquez?
Yeah, you're right, Gonzalez Marquez. I don't know her.
Yeah.
I don't know what courtroom it is. What happened to it? Not We don't know what courtroom that judge is in. No, but she's in courtroom 210.
210. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Next is, wait, what it has a tap. I don't have the paper to give tap. Okay. Next is Urema Mesa, page 1.
Your Honor, I have her out on probation on 2 cases, F21-11597, F19-23055.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ma'am.
21.
You were arrested for driving with a license permanently revoked. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. The bond is $2,500, and you'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day. Rhonda Samuel, page 2. Is she here today?
Added charge, Your Honor.
Is she here today or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna put her on Zoom, Judge.
Oh, all right, so just pass for Zoom, I guess. Next is Angelina Lozada, page 2.
Judge, we need to pass Miss Lozada, she's next door.
Destiny Riddle, page 2. Miss Riddle there. Good morning, ma'am. It's an added charge. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. I'll set your bond at $1,500. Please stop fighting at the jail. Have a nice day.
State, do you have the name of the alleged victim?
No, I keep getting.
Ms. Sturgis, she needs the name of the victim. Do you have it?
Yes, Judge, I do. Shanaria Josie.
Thank you. Next is Octavia Wilson, page 3. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Video, can we fix the camera, please, so I can see the defendants? You want to call Tony, please, so we can fix the camera? There's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. What is it, her sister? I forgot.
Yes, Judge, Zakira Rose.
Stay away from the alleged victim. I don't know if it's your sister or mother. You're ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Zakira Rose. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only. Within 48 hours of your release from jail, you must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay-away order?
Yes, I understand the stay away order, but the victim is a runaway to my house. That's my address. I'm the head of household.
So if the victim's living there, they have a superior right over you to stay there. If they're not living there, you can go back to your home, okay? Thank you. All right, I'll set a bond. Let me see. I'll set our bond. She hasn't had prior to this. Let's see. Ms. Wilson has
no, Judge.
Fine. You got money for a bond?
No,
Judge,
I
she
don't
does
have
not.
nothing for a bond, ma'am.
All right, pretrial alternate bond, I'll set it at $3,000. Have a nice day. Stay away from the victim. Next is Sapara Wright. I'm sorry, Sapara Wright.
Bond out, Your Honor.
Thank you. Then there's Ashley Kendall.
A bond out as well.
Thank you. Nashima Allen. Page
Ward D, Your Honor.
reset Ward D.
Reset for the afternoon. Okay, Your Honor, we have number 37, Mr. Stubbs here, and we also have the ones for out of turn for correction.
Okay.
Judge, here in court right now, we have number 23 on page 7, Josue, Maldonado, and Nieves. Spanish?
Okay.
Spanish, please.
This is okay, Mr. Josue Maldonado Nieves. Do you speak English, sir?
Josué Maldonado, ¿habla inglés, señor?
Sí, un poco, pero prefiero español.
Okay.
A little bit, but I prefer Spanish.
All right. So, sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Ok, le han arrestado por tenencia de cocaína, señor. Le nombro el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
So
Okay.
there's probable cause for the charge. Is he eligible for pretrial? Page 11, I think. Page 7. Sir, happened on his traffic bench
He'll
warrants.
be going to bond, jail arraignment next, Your Honor.
All right. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day, sir.
Le estoy dando los servicios de liberación sin costo alguno. Como alternativa tiene fianza de $2,500 y le van a llevar a la otra audiencia de fianzas de delitos menores también, porque tenía una orden de arresto. Tenga buen día, señor. Ok.
Who do you want me next? The corrections cases? Is this Mr. Brown? Garrett Brown? I know. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Brown. Come on down.
Judge, what page is he printing on?
Page 8. Sir, you were arrested for driving with a license, a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
He'll be going to jail arraignment next, Your Honor.
There's probable cause for the charge. Let me look at his priors. Well, at least it's not a petty larceny. Okay, I'll give him free trial. We got to place this. He's a signal. He's homeless. Tap alternate bond, $2,500. Sir, no driving unless you have a valid license. All right, so. Tap alternate bond, $2,500. The arraignment date is July 10th at 9 a.m. Courtroom, what was that from? Courtroom 210, Judge Marquez. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Alberto Lopez, page 9, out of turn for corrections.
He'll be going to jail arraignment next, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Judge, what page is he on? I'm sorry, I don't see it.
9. Sir, do you speak English? Or he's also known as Ezequiel Morales. I don't know what name he likes to be called, but come on down, sir. Pase adelante.
Spanish, please.
Good morning. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
El arresto es por tenencia de cocaína, señor. Le nombro el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
There is probable cause for the charge. I will give him the TAP program with an alternate bond of $2,500.
Existe motivo fundado para este arresto. Le voy a dar el programa TAP. Como alternativa tiene fianza de $2,500.
Sir, you have to come to court for your arraignment on, I think it's Thursday, July 10th at 9 a.m., courtroom 6-3 before Judge Delancey.
Usted tiene que venir a la audiencia de instrucción de cargos en la sala 6-3 del tribunal. Eso va a ser el 10 de julio, que es un jueves a las 9 de la mañana. Tiene que estar usted presente en esa sala.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día, señor.
Next is Lenny Petion,
Page, Your Honor.
page 6.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an occupied dwelling. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he went to go sleep in somebody's house. And then when the victim came home, they screamed at him to get out of his house. The rear door was forced open. He was in one of the bedrooms. Then he fled on foot. There was a
That's
show.
more like a trespass.
No, he forced his way in. It's more than a trespass.
Not clear. Who's the one that did the forcing the way in, Judge?
He did.
They don't indicate that they saw that happen, Judge.
It says, what did it say? The rear door had been forced open, and upon entering the house, the victim discovered the rear door had been forced open. Upon entering the house, the defendant was in one of the bedrooms. Anyway, sir, you are ordered to stay away from Jose Machine, the alleged victim. No contact with him, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from the victim's residence at 1120 East 8th Avenue in Hialeah, Florida. And I'm setting a bond. It's going to be $7,500. Good day, sir. Next, Giovanni Gonzalez on page, we're going to get to it. Page 6. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for sexual battery and burglary.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Oh, Spanish, please. Sir, you were arrested for a case from March 6th of 2022. The charge is sexual battery and burglary with an assault or battery.
Ok, señor, está usted acusado de un caso del 6 de marzo del 2022 por agresión sexual y también allanamiento con agresión o amenazas o agresión física.
I think it's an attempted sexual battery.
Creo que es un intento, dice su señoría, de agresión sexual.
I think it should have been a domestic stay away order. Did it give me that?
Creo que debería haber una orden de alejamiento de violencia doméstica aquí.
All right, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are YG.
Ok, señor, tiene una orden de alejamiento de la víctima cuyas iniciales son YG.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima ni directa ni indirectamente, ni en persona, ni por teléfono, ni a través de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de las redes sociales ni de ningún otro método electrónico.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Y deben mantenerse en todo momento a un mínimo de 500 pies de distancia de esa persona, de su lugar de trabajo, de su domicilio, de donde esa persona esté en todo momento.
Count 1, there's probable cause for an attempted sexual battery. That bond will be $7,500.
En el cargo número 1 hay motivo fundado para el cargo de intento de agresión sexual. La fianza por ese cargo son $7,500.
Count 2.
Judge, we filed a motion.
Yeah, count 2, I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing.
En el cargo número 2, le voy a conceder la moción a la fiscalía de mantenerle en detención hasta que se celebre una audiencia.
And I'm holding you with no bond.
Le estoy reteniendo sin fianza en ese cargo.
So you're going to see a judge tomorrow, and that judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion.
Mañana usted va a ver a un juez y ese juez va a poner fecha de audiencia para la moción de la fiscalía de retención sin fianza.
Have a nice day, sir.
Que tenga buen día, señor.
Next, we have Asmari Herrera, page 6. Mr. Herrera there? You asked me, somebody gave it to me to call out a turn or no? Okay, this has to go back. Is this Mr. Von Stubbs then or no?
Yes, he's here when you call number 18 when we're
Who's
done.
the gentleman you're waiting? Miss Corey, who's this gentleman?
This is Mr. Coley. He's number 54 on the calendar on page 16. No, 15.
Kristen Colley? Hi, Mr. Colley. Good morning, sir. How you doing? You got arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Bond is $1,500. Stop, don't spit on anybody. Don't fight at the jail. Have a nice day. Do you have Javon Stubbs? I don't know what I did with his partner. Weird. No, I don't have that part. Stubbs. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Stubbs is printing on which page, Your Honor?
11.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Stubbs. You were arrested for battery on a person age 65 or older. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Who are you, ma'am? Your sister's in court. You are ordered to stay away from your aunt, Deborah Jones, and she's not here, right? No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay order?
Yes, Mom.
Your Honor, he has an immigration hold.
Or you have an immigration hold as well. So I'm going to set a bond. It's $2,500. All right. But if you post the bond, there may be immigration consequences. You may want to speak with a lawyer first. Thank you. Have a good day. Now we're on Elijah Smart, page 5. I haven't seen Mr. Smart in a while. He's back. He's out on probation. Hold for F24-7328, F24-13545.
Judge, what did you call?
Elijah Smart, page 5.
Your Honor, can we reset him? He was relocated to pretrial.
Yes, ma'am. So count 1, there's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Wait, reset and VC. In count 2, there's probable cause for criminal mischief, a second-degree misdemeanor. Now we have Mr. Bruno Pozo. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for tampering with a victim and battery. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
At the moment, no. Your Honor.
Yeah, I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
But if I can, later on, can I use my own attorney now?
You can always get a lawyer at a later time if somebody helps you out and pay for it, no problem.
Thank you.
So you're charged with tampering with the victim and battery. Let me just review this. So there's probable cause for the charge. You don't live with her, right? The victim, Anna? No?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, why is it domestic? You never lived with her and you have no children, right?
No, ma'am.
Can I have a not domestic stay away order, please? You are ordered to stay away from Anna, Kapler, Rojas. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Your Honor.
And you must no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
I do, Your Honor, but I do want to mention that.
Don't talk about what happened.
No, I'm not talking about what happened. I also work in the industry. She works in the nightclub industry, and I think that I work 1 block away from, or 2 blocks away from where she actually works. So no, that's going to be an issue, Your Honor.
All right, so stay at least 50 feet away from her, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I will make sure that I make no contacts.
Don't go near her, and if you see her, go the other direction. Don't speak to her, even if she tries to call you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have no priors or what? All right, well, I'll give him pretrial services alternate bond 2,500 count 1. And for batteries 1,000. Have a good day, sir. Next we have is Hector Rodriguez La Fuentes.
Your Honor, he has a ticket from Martin County. He's being held no bond on.
Okay, thanks.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle and grand theft, a second-degree felony.
Ok, señor, está acusado de hurto mayor de un vehículo, de hurto mayor como delito grave de segundo grado.
You have another case for possession of a vessel.
Y tiene otro cargo que es tenencia de una nave acuática.
Maybe unlawful possession of a vessel hull ID.
Tenencia ilícita de una identificación para naves acuáticas.
Possession of a vehicle without a VIN number.
Tenencia de un vehículo sin el número de identificación.
And possession of a outboard an outboard motor without a serial number or altered serial number.
Y tenencia de un motor fuera a bordo sin el número de identificación de serie.
And then you have another case for grand theft. I think it's for a stolen trailer.
Y tiene otro caso de hurto en mayor cuantía que creo que es de un remolque robado.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
¿Usted puede costearse un abogado particular, señor?
¿Cómo?
What?
Do you have money to pay for a lawyer?
¿Usted tiene dinero para pagarse un abogado?
Bueno, yo espero de mi hijo que me tenga el abogado, sí.
Well, I mean, I will hope that my son hires an attorney, yes.
Sir, do you own your home?
Señor, ¿usted es dueño de alguna casa?
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar el abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Gracias.
Thank you.
So it looks like there's probable cause for the charges.
Luce que sí hay motivo fundado para estos cargos.
I'm not sure why they charged grand theft auto as a second degree felony.
No, it should be a third. I didn't get to that one yet, but it's.
La abogada de la defensa argumenta no haber motivo fundado para el cargo de hurto mayor como delito grave en segundo grado. La jueza dice que sí hay motivo fundado para hurto mayor en tercer grado.
Yeah, that's just the trailer, the stolen trailer is valued at $8,000, so that's a third degree felony.
Porque el remolque o el trailer robado es de valor de $8,000, eso es un delito mayor de tercer grado.
Also, sir, you were ordered to, why are you giving stay away orders?
También, señor, le voy a poner una serie de órdenes de alejamiento.
From the owners of the thing from the owners of the vehicles where the property was taken.
De los dueños de los vehículos en cuya propiedad se sustrayeron.
You are ordered to stay away from Zoma Gomez Rodriguez and her home at 15860 Southwest 74th Lane in Miami, Florida.
Tienes una orden de alejamiento de Selma Rodríguez en la dirección es 15865 Southwest 74 Lane de Miami.
And stay away from Peter Hodge and his residence at 11951 Northwest 31st Place in Sunrise, Florida.
Y la otra dirección es el 11951 Northwest de la 31 Place en Sunrise, Florida. What's the name? Peter what? I'm sorry.
Peter Hodge.
Y el nombre de la persona es Peter Hodge.
All right, so he has holds, a lot of hold, different stuff going. He has a add-on felony bond hold for F24 7098.
Y estaba también fuera bajo fianza en el caso F24 7098, con el cual en ese caso le voy a poner una retención.
On the first case, F25 11833, grand theft of a vehicle is a third degree felony. That's a $2,500 bond.
En el primer cargo, que es hurto en mayor cuantía de un vehículo, van a ser, what's the bond? $2,500. $2,500 de fianza en el primer cargo, que es el hurto de vehículo.
In count 2, there's probable cause for grand theft, a second degree felony. That is a $7,500 bond.
En el cargo número 2 hay motivo fundado para delito grave de segundo grado. La fianza son $7,500. Todo esto es en el caso F25.
Then the next case, F25 11834, there's probable cause for the charges.
Y en el segundo caso, F25 11834, existe motivo fundado también para los cargos.
Count 1 is $1,000. Count 2 is $2,500, and count 3 is $1,000.
And the count 1 is how much? I'm sorry.
I forgot what I said. $1,000, $2,500, and $1,000.
1,000, 2,500 y 1,000. En ese caso, esos tres cargos conllevan esas cantidades de fianza.
One more case, F25 11832. There's probable cause for grand theft for the stolen trailer. That is a $2,500 bond.
Y último caso, F25 11832, que es el del robo del remolque del trailer, son $2,500 de fianza. Existe motivo fundado para ese caso.
Sure, you'll see your judge tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Ya no va a ver a su juez del otro caso. Tenga buen día, señor.
Next is Richard Manase Villa.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for carrying a concealed firearm by an unauthorized alien.
Richard Menace Díaz es usted. Tiene un cargo de portar un arma oculta por parte de personas no autorizadas para cargar armas.
He's not a resident or citizen of the United States. He
Por
came
no ser residente o ciudadano de los Estados Unidos.
And he only had a Honduran passport, so there would be probable cause for the charge.
Lo único que tenía un pasaporte de Honduras, así que existe motivo fundado para los cargos.
Okay, does he have, I'm sorry, correction, does he have an immigration hold?
No,
Vamos
Your
a ver si
Honor.
tiene.
No?
Oh,
Okay, I'm setting a bond, it's $2,500.
Nos indican que no tiene una retención de inmigración en este momento, tiene fianza de $2,500.
And Judge, for the record, we'll be invoking Mr. Manny C's right to counsel and right to remain silent.
Y la defensa invoca su derecho a tener abogado que lo represente, así como a mantenerse en silencio.
Have a good day. Next is Daniel Daniel Bosmanier Perez. On page 6.
Spanish, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft, a third-degree felony. I will appoint the public. Is this him? What's your name, sir?
Osmani?
Gracias, señor. ¿Cuál es su nombre?
Osmani Herrera.
Ario Herrera.
Oh, yeah.
This is Asmani Herrera on page 6. Good morning, sir.
Un momento, señor.
Sir, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Ok, lo arrestaron por allanamiento de una vivienda desocupada y por tenencia de parafernalia de droga.
I believe it should be a structure if it's a recreational center.
I agree, Judge.
Debería ser allanamiento de una estructura, no de una vivienda, ya que es un centro recreacional.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar los abogados de oficio que lo van a representar.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the property of my Palm Springs Garden Association.
Home Springs Garden Association. Tiene usted una orden de alejamiento de ese lugar, señor.
That's located at 140 Royal Palm Road in Hialeah Gardens, Florida.
Royal Palm Road, el 140 de esa calle en Miami Gardens o Hialeah Gardens, you said?
Hialeah Gardens, Florida.
En Hialeah Gardens. Tiene usted una orden de alejamiento de ese lugar, señor.
I don't know, state, he has a conviction from December, but not much else. I don't know if you have an objection to TAP.
Tiene una condena de diciembre, pero no mucho más. No sé si se va a oponer la fiscalía que le demos el programa TAP para salir bajo el programa.
You might need more than TAP, but I'm fine with that, Judge.
Está bien con eso.
Bond, $2,500.
Le doy el programa TAP que lo va a sacar en libertad bajo su supervisión. Como fianza alternativa son $2,500.
Sir, you have to go to court for your arraignment on July 10th, you said? July 10th at 9 a.m., courtroom 48.
Señor, tiene que estar usted el 10 de julio a las 9 de la mañana en persona en la sala 4-8 del juzgado.
It's Judge Hirsch.
Es con el juez Hirsch.
Have a nice day, sir.
Que tenga buen día, señor.
I see 2 counts here, 2,500 for the first and 500. There's a drug.
Sorry, count 2, the possession of drug paraphernalia. It doesn't say what the powder was. I'll make that.
I'm okay with the dollar.
Y disculpen, el cargo número 2, que es parafernalia de droga, aquí dice que un polvo, pero no dice de qué.
He said it was cocaine. He used cocaine earlier, but it's fine. Count 2 is $1. Thank you.
and that was TAP, Your Honor?
Tap. Yes, ma'am, tap.
Segundo cargo, $1 de fianza. Él dijo que era cocaína.
All right, next you have Daniel Bosmanier Perez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Okay. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for grand theft, a third-degree felony. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Hurto en mayor cuantía, que es delito grave de tercer grado. Ese es el motivo de su arresto. Le nombro al abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
You're out on felony bond. There's a hold for you to see your judge tomorrow for F258125.
Tiene una retención porque estaba usted bajo fianza en otro caso que es el F258125. Le van a presentar ante el juez de ese otro caso mañana.
So this is at Walgreens. Let's see.
El caso de hoy es por un Walgreens.
He stole the victim's car outside Walgreens, it looks like.
Que le robó el vehículo a la víctima fuera de un Walgreens, dice aquí.
There's probable cause for the charge of grand theft.
Existe motivo fundado para el cargo de hurto en mayor cuantía.
And sir, you were ordered to stay away from the Walgreens at 4200 Southwest 8th Street in Miami, Florida. That's where this incident occurred.
Tienes una orden de alejamiento del Walgreens localizado en el 4200 Southwest de la 8 calle, que es donde sucedió este incidente.
So the victim apparently left the key in the vehicle when the car running so she could get her cat food, but didn't realize somebody may take her car. So
Aparentemente la víctima se dejó el carro prendido con la llave.
Bonds 2500. Have a nice day.
Ok, 22.500 de fianza. Tenga buen día. Le van a presentar mañana ante el otro juez.
Is he on felony bond?
He's out on bond. There's a hold for the division judge for
Hay
tomorrow.
una retención hasta que lo presenten ante el otro juez.
Thank you.
Next is the Curry Larmond, page 7.
Bond out, Your Honor.
Thank you. Then there's Ramiro de la Osa.
Yeah, how you doing, George?
Sir, good morning. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause.
That's for pretrial.
Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500 count 1 and $500 count 2. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Jacob Williams, PG. Hi, Mr. Williams. You were arrested for carrying a concealed firearm and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Anything you want to say, Ms. Ryan?
Judge, it looks like it's not clear if it was concealed.
They found that. Yeah, I think you're right.
They see a magazine, but they don't say.
There's probable cause count 1 for openly carrying a weapon, and count 2 resisting without is, let me just see, is $500. All right, so pretrial services, alternate bond, count 1 is $150, and count 2 resisting without is $500. Have a nice day, sir. You gotta wait till you're 21 if you want to have a concealed weapon, but here I'm only finding openly carrying a weapon. Next is Jeffrey Felix, page 8.
Oh, Mr. Felix is present. Come in, Mr. Felix. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 2 cases. One, driving with a license permanently revoked. Then you have possession of crack cocaine and tampering with physical evidence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know if it says look at narcotics there. Let me see. I'm going to reset it for probable cause. You're going to waive the argument and we'll get a program. Oh, it's tampering. Never mind. 1 second. Doesn't say what the drugs are. So this is what you can do. If you want to waive the argument for probable cause now, I'll give them pretrial.
Yes, Judge, that's fine.
All right, and then 1 second, look at the other one.
So I gotta pick them back.
There's probable cause for driving, I think. All right. Okay, so on on F-25-118, 4-6, there's probable cause for driving with a license permanently revoked. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500, and it's no driving unless you have a valid license or no drive order. In the other case, the public defender's office is waiving the PC argument. Count 1 is pretrial services, alternate bonds. Count 1 is $1,000, and count 2 is $1. Have a good day, sir. Next, out of turn for corrections is Angelina Lozada, page 2. She's out on bond, hold for F-25-630.
And Your Honor, on her traffic, she received a dollar bond per Judge Capote.
Thank you.
Lozada is present.
1 second, please. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a convenience store, which is not an enhancement. Possession of cocaine, possession of psilocybin mushrooms, possession of cannabis, possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So I need a review. So she looks like she's buying some drugs at the store. All right, so count 1 should be purchase of cocaine. I'll set that bond at $1,000. Count 2, there's probable cause for possession of cocaine. That bond will be $1,500. Count 3, probable cause for possession of a psilocybin mushroom. It was a little amount. Set it at $1. Count 4, possession of cannabis will be $1. Count 5, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500. And that's it. Have a nice day. You'll see your judge tomorrow. Out of turn, Tavares Green, page 14. Added charge. Hi, Mr. Green. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a case from May 23rd where you were arrested for tampering with your electronic monitoring device. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge, $2,500. Have a nice day, sir. Now on page 8, we have Daryl Ray. Good morning, Mr. Ray. Sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Do you have a place to stay, sir? Do you have an address? There's probable cause, by the way.
Yes.
3369 Northwest 51st Area.
That's not what's on here. You have an address, though?
At 3342 North 3rd Street. That's two addresses.
Tap alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day. Actually, I'll make a tap alternate $1,500. Just had a little bit, but more than resident. He has an address, so I won't give him a date to come back. What's Miss Corey? Maybe I should give him the address on the A form's not the one he said. Do you want me to give the date?
Yes, please, just in case.
Yeah, come to court for your arraignment on July 10th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 6-3. Have a nice day, sir. The next case is Gorky Leva Hernandez, page 9. Come on down, sir. Do you speak English?
Who did you call? Leva Hernandez?
Yeah.
That's a bond out.
Bond out, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Billy Valiant is next.
Bond out?
Thank you.
Who was the second bond out, Ms. Corey?
Mr. Valiant.
Got it. Thank you.
George Fedor Delgadillo. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
English or Spanish? Spanish, please.
Spanish, please. Sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Señor, la arrestaron por tenencia de cocaína. Le voy a nombrar el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
There is probable cause for the charge.
Existe motivo fundado para este cargo.
Sir, how long have you lived here in Miami?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva aquí en Miami, señor?
Desde el año 2018.
Since 2018.
Okay. Pretrial services alternate bond pretrial services alternate bond $2,500. Have a nice day.
Le voy a dar los servicios de liberación sin costo alguno. Como fianza alternativa tiene $2,500 de fianza. Tenga buen día.
Next we have Tavares Hood, page 9. Good morning, Mr. Hood. You were arrested for aggravated battery on a pregnant victim. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there is probable cause for the charge. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Camilla DeMello. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, but she's at my house. Can I ask a question?
If she doesn't move out, you got to move out because the victim of domestic violence has a superior right over the owner of the home to stay there. So if she moves out on her own, you can go back, but if she's there, still there, you got to move out. Do you have a question that your attorney can answer, maybe? I'm setting a bond. It's quite violent. It's $7,500. Good luck to you, sir.
Judge,
she's also like-
Mr. Hood cannot afford a $7,500 bond. He thinks he has about $300 for a bond, Judge.
I'm not, he kicked a pregnant woman in her groin and she's.
No, I really did
That's
not.
what it's
do that.
alleged. What was she like,
Judge, I think the standard.
5 months pregnant? You want me to lower it? I'll lower it a little to 5,000. Okay, corrections, $5,000. $5,000 on this case for Mr. Hood. Which one you want me to repeat? Corrections for Mr. Bruno Tozo. What did I do? I messed up.
Yes, I have 2,500 count one and count two, I have 1,000.
Oh yeah, I didn't forgot a zero. 2,500 count one, 1,000 with control.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sorry about that. Russian too much. Next is Brian Acevedo.
Your Honor, can we pass Mr. Bryan? He's in medical housing.
Yes, ma'am. Then we have Avelino Gonzalez, page 10.
He refused, Your Honor. This is the third refusal.
Ms. Corrigan, it's an act battery. Is there a hold or anything?
You found probable cause for simple battery yesterday, Judge.
Oh, okay. But I need to read a stay away order. Let me see something.
Judge, I had filed a motion not knowing that, so I withdraw that motion.
No, okay. I didn't see it. All right. Yeah, there's probable cause for battery. I got to do an order to appear since it's battery. Let me see something. Yeah, let me do an order to appear. He has other issues as well. Reset it for the
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Yes, please. Then there's Raynel Medeiros Ortega.
The bond out?
Thank you. Nino Aguirre Tremino.
Bond out?
Sergio Alonso.
Bond out? Good bond out day.
I'll take it. Then there's, I'm sorry, you said Sergio Alonso is also bond out?
Yes.
Yoneski Valdez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint a public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Le arrestaron por tenencia de cocaína. Le nombró el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
There is probable cause for the charge.
Existe motivo fundado para este cargo.
Sir, how long have you lived in Miami for?
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo en Miami, señor?
1 año, 9, 10 meses.
1 year and 10 months.
Okay. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day, sir.
Que le doy los servicios de liberación sin costo alguno. Como alternativa tiene fianza de $2,500. Tenga buen día, señor.
Your Honor, he has a hold for immigration.
No pretrial, he has an immigration hold.
Oh, no, no le doy los servicios de liberación sin costo alguno porque tiene una retención de inmigración.
Next, Arthur Smith.
Sorry, Your Honor, what was the bond for him?
$2,500. Good morning, Mr. Smith. You were arrested for possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a convenience store and drinking in the Possession of an open alcohol container near a store in violation of a city ordinance. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for count 1, possession of cocaine, and count 2. You have an address, sir? You have a place to stay, sir?
Yes.
So, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Marathon gas station at 1190 Northwest 54th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that Marathon gas station. You must stay away from there. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So count 1, there's probable cause for, it's going to be pretrial alternate bond. Count 1 is possession of cocaine, $2,500. Count 2, the possession of the open alcohol container will be $100. Have a good day. Next is Jose Rivera. Is he still at Ward D or is he here today? Hi, are you Mr. Rivera?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a case from May 8th. The charge is kidnapping, armed burglary with an assault or battery, aggravated assault with a firearm, aggravated battery. And I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So I found probable cause for counts 1, 2, and 3. I didn't see an aggravated battery, I guess.
Judge, I would ask you if I know probable cause for count 1. It states that she agreed to go with the defendant.
It was under duress. It wasn't voluntary.
If she's saying, I'm agreeing to go with you, and she gives the impression so willing, then he has no intent, Judge.
She agreed to go with him because of his previous threats to kill her and her family members. She was in fear of what he may do.
But if she's telling him verbally, I'm agreeing to go with you, and does not resist, then under his impression, that would be someone willing.
Okay, so count 1, I'll find no probable cause then.
Judge, the state's going to object to that. It's to that finding. It's clear that he, based on the A form here, that he took her under her duress.
But is that what the statute says? Is that an element of?
I can look it up now. Does the court, while I look that up, does the court have before it
the motion? Yes.
And the stay away order? I had previously filed that on Friday.
The stay away order is. Don't have a stay away order. What? Nope. Somebody chucked it, I guess. I don't have it.
I actually didn't send it because I knew I did that one myself.
What's the victim's name? Invested.
Victim is Rosemary, Mery, and last name is Sanchez.
All right, so you were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Rosemary Sanchez. No, do you know domestic stay order? I mean, a domestic stay order, please. Yeah. Thank you. Sir, you were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Rosemary Sanchez. Oh, it's here. You got it. Thank you. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
Judge, with respect to the kidnapping argument, in the first paragraph of page 2 on the A form, it talks about him striking her multiple times with a closed fist and then pulling out a pistol with a reddish brown grip, raising it as if to strike her again. And she was pleading with him to stop. I don't think at that point, we can assume that she willingly and without threat to confine, abduct her, that she willingly went. It's the state's position that there was force here used, and that's why she went.
It just says later that morning, he then picks her up, drives her to a Walmart where they have a discussion. So I mean, there's still, they're separate incidents.
Corey, he's being held on the Berg bat. You want $1 on that one? I don't find.
That's fine.
Fine.
The overstate's objection, Judge, if the court finds no PC.
There's no probable cause for count 1. Count 2, there is probable cause for burglary with an assault, armed burglary with an assault or battery. I mean, he had a pistol. So there's probable cause for count 2. Count 3, there's probable cause for aggravated assault with a firearm. And count 4, I didn't see an aggravated battery either.
Judge Heat.
You what?
I'm verifying this here.
I read it a bunch of times.
I don't see it, Judge. I'm okay with $1 though.
All right, so count 1 will be $1. There's no probable cause. Count 2, I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing, holding you with no bond. Count 3, I'm going to set that bond. The ag assault with a deadly weapon is $5,000. And count 4 will be $1. So you have to go see a judge tomorrow, and that judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Have a good day, sir. Next case is Jesse Davis, page 12. Hi, Mr. Davis. So you were arrested for burglary with an assault or battery. It's from May 19th. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
No, ma'am.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me do this.
Gonna he'll be going to jail in Raymond for his traffic.
Okay. There's probable cause for the charge of burglary with an assault or battery. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Latrell Brunson. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from a residence at 5255 Northwest 29th Avenue, apartment 401 in Miami, Florida. So in this case, it's a first degree felony, punishable by life in prison. I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing. I have to hold you with no bond. You're going to see a judge tomorrow who will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Good day, sir.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Next is Sergio Montero. Good morning.
He has a hold for immigration.
All right. So you were arrested for burglary with an assault or battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Spanish, please.
Señor, está acusado con allanamiento con amenazas verbales o agresión física. Le voy a nombrar el abogado de oficio que lo va a representar.
Your Honor, this is charged as an attempted, but it's the state's position that there is a burglary with a battery here, and so we have filed a motion to for pretrial detention.
En algún momento se mencionó que era intento de allanamiento, pero la postura de la fiscalía es que existe el allanamiento, por lo tanto están presentando una moción para que se le mantenga detenido en espera de audiencia.
There is probable cause for burglary with an assault or battery. It's not an attempt.
Existe motivo fundado para la acusación de allanamiento con amenazas verbales y agresión física o agresión física.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Angela Castellan.
No es un intento. Tiene usted una orden de alejamiento de Ángela Castellán, que es la supuesta víctima del caso.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima de manera directa, indirecta, en persona, por teléfono, a través de terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de las redes sociales ni de ningún otro método electrónico.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Debe mantener en todo momento un mínimo de 500 pies de distancia de la víctima, de su persona, de su domicilio, si va a clases, de sus clases, de su trabajo.
Judge, would you set a bond?
Absolutely not. The victims doesn't seem the victim knew him. He signaled to the victim to lower her window, and she did, and he punched the victim in the face. So it's a burglary with an assault or battery.
La defensa solicita fianza. La jueza dice rotundamente que no. No parecía que le conocía a la víctima. Lo que le pidió fue que bajara a la ventana. Cuando baja la ventana, la golpea con la cara. Eso es un allanamiento con agresión física.
I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing, holding you with no bond, and you will see a judge tomorrow who will set a final hearing on the state's motion. Good day, sir.
Y le estoy concediendo la moción a la fiscalía para retenerle sin fianza. Le retengo sin fianza. Mañana le van a presentar ante un juez que le pondrá fecha de audiencia para esa retención sin fianza pendiente de juicio. Tenga buen día, señor.
Next, we have Ted Gaston. Or Gaston. Page 12. Mr. Gaston there? Do you have anybody there?
Can we pass him for a moment, Judge?
Yes, ma'am. Then we have Gordon Bale.
Mr. Bale's present.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for tampering with a victim, battery, and criminal mischief. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the tampering, the battery, and criminal mischief. Doesn't give a value. Sir, you are ordered. They do not reside together and have no children. Have a non-domestic stay order, please. You are ordered to stay away from Tista Velez, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Let me look at his budget. It's violent, I guess. Count 1, tampering with a victim. I'll set it at $2,500. Count 2, battery is $1,000, and count 3, criminal mischief is $150. Have a good day, sir. It's Fiesta Velez victim. Make sure I did it right. Then there's Raul Andres Martinez.
Present, speaks English.
1 second, please. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for robbery by sudden snatching, false imprisonment, tampering with a victim, and battery. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
No, Judge.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Okay.
There's probable cause for robbery by sudden snatching. Also false imprisonment.
So it looks like there's no probable cause for the tampering.
Well, she's calling the police, but what's your argument?
Because she's not calling the police to report a crime. She's just calling the police because they had an argument that was escalating. That's not a crime. So there's no underlying misdemeanor to report.
Okay. But still, she's tampering with the victim who's, I don't know, I think there's a jury question.
It has to be an underlying crime to report. You just can't say, I want to call the police because we're fussing.
Could be assault. It comes down to a jury question. It's not, I don't think it's a legal issue. There's somebody here. I don't know if that's the victim. Is the victim in court?
They're here if they can type their name in the chat, please.
If there's a victim here in this case, can you please type your name in the chat room?
It's a bondsman.
Oh, bondsman. Okay. Thank you. Sir, I'm entering a stay away order from the alleged victim, Vanessa Tercios. No contact with the victim, alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only. Within 48 hours of your release from jail, you must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. And I'll also permit third-party contact for exchange of children for time sharing. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I need a bondsman here. Let me set a bond, 1 second. Count one, the robbery by sudden snatching is $2,500. Count two, false imprisonment. I'll set that at $1,000. Count three, tampering with a victim, $1,000. And count four, battery is $1,000. All right, so your total bond, I think, is $5,500, and you have a bondsman here who will get you out of jail. Have a nice day. You have something else? I'm stuck on, all right, you have. What, right, the wrong thing? I don't know what there's. Corrections for Jose Rivera.
Yes,
Count fee should be $5,000.
thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
And Judge, we can go back on Mr. Gaston. We have him now.
Okay, hi, Mr. Gaston. This is Ted Gaston, page 12. Sir, you were arrested for possession of a controlled substance and drinking in public. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charges. That's fine. Tap alternate bond, count 1 is $2,500. Count 2, the drinking in public, is $100. So, sir, you have to come to court for your arraignment on July 10th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 2-4 before Judge Lopez. Have a nice day. It's tap alternate $2,501. I mean, $100. Next we have is Alejandro Prieto, page 13. Good morning, sir.
Judge, no, this is Mr. Capoletti. I did send your honor a court order for Mr. Capoletti, Judge.
Where's paperwork? What page is he on?
He is on page 14.
Okay, so custody release Mr. Richard Capoletti to, what is it, Southern Winds Hospital?
Yes.
Alternate bond is, what do you want me to say? 2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2. So customer, this is Southern Winds Hospital with the alternate bond, 2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2. And stay away from the victims. You have Alejandro Prieto on page 13. Don't you want to finish up soon? Hurry up, bring him in. It's gonna be a good day today.
We feel that,
I don't remember, I
arraignment, Your Honor.
What'd you say?
Jail arraignment, can we pass it?
the group home.
Okay. Then we have Robert Howard, page 13. Is he here?
No, Your Honor, he refused.
He's been refusing. There is the third refusal. Yep. No, yeah, it is. I'll appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, set a bond. Took a large rock, shattered the door of the business. A KFC. $2,000. So it's 2,500 count 1 and $500 count 2 for resisting. Then we have Medrano Marcos.
Corrections number 49, see next door. Yes. We can pass him, Judge.
All right, then we have Terrence Whitfield.
He's present.
Hi, Mr. Whitfield. You were arrested for grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's stealing some items from the Nautica store and over $1,000. So there's probable cause for grand theft. This is in Florida City. Stay away from the Nautica store at 250 East Palm Drive in Florida City, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there, sir. Do you understand? All right, he has a petty theft conviction from June 9th. What's today? The 10th?
This was from May 7th, Judge, so this
Oh,
is pre.
from May 7th? Oh, okay.
Did you consider pretrial, Judge?
He's a signal. He doesn't qualify. He has an 8-year
Trap?
sentence. No, I'm setting a bond. I'll set it at $1,500. Stay out of that store. What signal? One signal. Next is Armando Cruz. Hi, Mr. Cruz. Good morning. Sir, you were arrested for aggravated assault on a person age 65 or older or a deadly weapon. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
No.
Pardon me?
No.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he told his mother, I am going to kill you. She was in fear. She went outside to call the police. I don't know if this is a hospital case, Ms. Corey. He wanted to kill his mother because she worked on a cam show and was getting beat by men. That's what it said. I don't know. How is that? It's just an assault. It's probable cause for assault. I don't know if he stays he lives with his mom. Is it a hospital case, Ms. Corey?
Judge, he indicates he has no benefits. And he has nowhere else to go, Judge.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from your mother, Mercedes Rivera. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim, alleged victim, through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
All right, the bond's $250. Probable
cause for assault?
Yeah, an M2, right? Is that what it is, an M2?
Bond $250, Your Honor.
$250, yep. Next is Keon Mesidor, page 15.
Your Honor, after we take Mr. Nezador, can we please take Mr. Prieto Alejandro? He has to go back to jail arraignment.
Okay, where is he? All right, I can call that first. Alejandro Prieto, if you want. Oh, Mr. Mesidor's here. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for damaging the fire prevention system at the jail. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. It's from June 2nd. So I guess you damaged the fire sprinkler in the jail. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500. Good day, sir. Do you have Mr. Prieto now? Page
Yes, Your
13.
Honor.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for dealing in stolen property. Sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer? I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
It's like a petty theft, Judge, with a tag.
Okay. Probable cause for petty theft on count 1. You want pretrial? He's eligible, right? Yeah. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $150. Have a nice day. Now we have Johnny Lemon on page 16.
We don't have anybody else here. Corrections, what happened? 56?
Refusal.
He refused. There's probable cause for 8 counts. What did he go back 8 times to steal the mangoes? Let me see.
Reset for the afternoon, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll find probable cause. He kept going back to the house stealing mangoes. Well, it's been a good season for the mangoes, so, you know.
Not with my trees. I've had a tree for like 7 years and the thing won't produce anything.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know, I cry every year.
Oh. So what do I put here? What was he? Refused. Refused. You should ask. Oh, get a good garden. I see. Found. All right, reset it for the afternoon. Next, we have Raleigh Flowers. I think we'll stay where that one.
Refused, Your Honor.
Refused.
We'll waive his presence.
Like the Public Defender's Office waived his presence. There's probable cause $2,500. Then there is Rainier Week Ibanette, page 17.
He refused, Your Honor.
Corrections, what does he have on the grand theft charge? What's his bond?
On the grand theft, the charge is he had a $2,500 bond.
Okay, we'll waive his presence.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office, waive presence. I'll set his bond at $1,500. Do you have anybody else to bring in? I passed a few. Okay, I'll start calling them. What happened to female Rhonda Samuel?
Okay, we have Mr. Albacito and Miss Samuel.
Miss Samuel, you have?
And Miss Marco and Mr. Marco.
Okay, let me start with Miss Samuel. Where's she? I have Acevedo and Marcos. Who do you have?
Apologize, Your Honor. She's combative. They didn't
Oh,
have her.
okay. Reset for the afternoon. Unless you want to let me reset it one more time. This is the 3rd time she's combative, isn't it?
Hey, Your Honor. Mr. Albacito, can we reset?
Oh, Miss Corey, do you want to waive her presence and just proceed without her? She's combative or what?
And that's fine if you're okay with that.
So appoint the Public Defender's Office for Ms. Samuel, waive her presence. So what's going on? I think they filed a motion. I don't think it's one that, because it's a law enforcement officer. What is it? It's a security officer. I forgot this.
There's no great bodily injury. I think it was
Laceration to his eye. Through several small metal pipes.
I think it should just be an F2 for count 1. Or a battery, really. Doesn't say the size of the small little pipes.
I don't know why it says ag battery with serious violation. It should be F2. I agree with you.
And Judge, I can withdraw that. I did that based on how it's charged.
I know. Count 1, there's probable cause for F2. Aggravated battery. So that bond is $7,500. Count 2, resisting with violence is $2,500. And count 3, count 2 will be $2,000. What's that right here? Sorry, destruct the officer. She kicked the officer multiple times in the leg. Count 2 should be battery on a law enforcement officer, and 3 is resisting with violence. So wait, count 2 is resisting an officer with violence. So count 2 will be $2,500. And count 3 is probable cause for battery on a law enforcement officer. And that's $5,000. The state's motion is withdrawn for pretrial detention. Okay, next, who do you want me to call? Mr. Brian Acevedo?
Okay, Your Honor, I was told that he was combative as well.
So, Ms. Corey, you want to waive his presence to this combative?
Yes, Judge, that's fine.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Bond is $1,500. Again, we have Madrona Marcos, page 14.
Combative as well, Your Honor.
He has a bunch of cases. You want me to reset it?
Yes, please. He's got nothing else. No priors.
I'm sorry. You set him for the afternoon. Let's review for probable cause. Next, battery and a corrections officer. Yeah, there's probable cause for F25-11823. F25-11768. Are you sure you don't want to waive his presence? He's fighting the officers in all these different cases.
It might be a hospitalization case, Judge.
Oh, I understand that. All right, so there's probable cause in F25-11768. And then another case, F25-11791. It's another battery and a corrections officer. There's probable cause for this one as well. No, we set it for the afternoon. Now we're done with the morning calendar. Tell me you want to start. 1:15. What do you think?
Whenever you like, Judge. I have to leave a little early today.
1:15. Okay, I don't think the state can usually start much sooner. Yeah. 1:15 is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be in recess till 1:15 p.m.